Yes, blessed. Boom, baby, boom. Rise and shine. Morning marijuana motivation time. Your boy Marky Sate's in the car because I've already did the morning marijuana motivation with my best friend. We had a close conversation and it felt really, really good. Your boy Marky Sate is rising and shining, making it happen, being nicer to people. And that's what we're going to talk about this morning is it's hard for a hero, we are humans and we're so valuable and we're so perfectly imperfect. And this morning I've had a lot of tears, a lot of crying, a lot of moments. I'm a week out from my birthday and there's a lot of reflection, and I'm going to teach or preach and reach to people about my reflections because I want everybody to never give up, and especially myself. And as a flawed human being, I've learned that even trying hard my whole life, I've still been make mistakes, and I'm not perfect. And we're gonna talk about that today. I'm actually headed to go get some wraps right now because I'm perfectly imperfect. My tobacco cravings are kicking in, even though I don't smoke cigarettes anymore. I still smoke blunts. I don't like papers, I don't like glass, I don't like bong, I like blunts. Even though it's dyeing my lips black, I literally have marks on my lips that embarrass me. I'm still going to do that even as I speak to you. I need to get more billionaire hemp wraps. That's really the key. And making things happen. So your boy Saint's here, alive, wanting to reach, teach the people about the perfectly imperfectness of our lives, that we deify perfect or non-human entities. We tend to put I know I put a lot of pressure on myself. My mind will overthink, overcalculate, miscalculate. I've miscalculated some things with people, the way that I've talked to them, my siblings. I've led by fear. Something I was learning about Gary Vee was just, it's bullshit, man, to like punk people and doing things just to make them to do things. I want to lead out of love. I have love for people. Otherwise, I wouldn't care or cry. It's in me, but it's also the worst of me too, right? That dichotomy of being something very beautiful and people praise me and are grateful that I throw events and I get all this love, and then the other side where I beat my siblings, I've been abusive to all my friends, the people closest to me, and ex relationships. I'm embarrassed. Now embarrassed. I'm pulling up, talking about it, my flawed human self, and I still got in the car without doing my hair or the hoodie, just throwing it on so I could go get some blunt wraps so I could smoke and do the morning marijuana motivation. I am not a hero, and I'm not a zero. Those two things in itself make me who I am. A zero wanting to be a hero and flawed at doing it. There it is, I'm flawed at making that part happen, and I wish I was better. That's why I do this show. I talk about Monday motivation on, and it's hard to find motivation in your life when you're feeling like you're in lack, and that's something that I don't want people to feel lack out of their lives. I want them to live all of their lives, and that's so important to me, that people live, and they live with a zest and a lust for life, and most of us should be doing. Hold up. Boy, Sansa. No worries, man. You need me 4 of those zigzags, the straight ups?
You have
4 of them.
4?
Yes, please.
Right here.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. Your birthday's coming up.
I am, April 21st. Thank you for asking.
Mine's
Thanks,
April
man.
16th.
You're coming up closer, bro.
Closer, yeah,
You're an
Saturday.
Aries. Yay, he's like, I don't want to talk about it. But you got me for 4 of them, right? Oh, okay, cool. Damn, bro.
It's asking if
April
you wanna
babies.
Donate 71 cents.
Not today. Thanksgiving, another day. When they buy my wraps. Use my card. Boom, baby, boom.
you go.
Authorized. Let me get
Have a
that.
good one, man.
Thank you, bro. Happy birthday. Yeah. April 16, April babies. Devastated inside. I was supposed to have an April baby. I would have had a baby right here for my birthday. So instead of feeling successful about my birthday, I feel like I'm lacking stuff in life. And anytime that's a thing, we're always going to see it that way. And that was what I wanted to talk about today, was saying things that we don't mean and meaning what we say, you know, and not saying it mean. I used to say that, you know, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. I might say it angrily, you know, especially dealing with people. I've been learning that, you know, it's a master class in emotions with people. People come from different walks of life. They come with fear, and I want to leave with fear and anxiety. I had friends that did that too, and I started seeing their anger management inside of them, you know, where you're saying stuff, well, perhaps you don't know how my system works. And then I hear his wife in the background going, no, not like that. And that's what I'm saying today. No, not like that, man. Like, there's a better way, get the better results out of people. I'm very result oriented. I think a lot of people can read statistics and look at strategies, or, you know, we all can say, hey, this is a group of people, this is psychology, this is mathematics, this works for all these people, you know, generalization, rationale. But then there's the actual what you feel and what's really going on, you know? And when we're talking about people that have feelings, talking to them or listening to them is going to get the reaction that we want. And that's the huge thing that I was learning today and sharing with you, Reach, Preach, and Teach, was the fact that if I adjust my words, if I just adjust my words and my attitude, I get better results. And it's so hard to do because we know when we're being frustrated, we know when we're being angry or things aren't going our way, but the way to get the results of the way that we want, that has to be smoother. That's just people skills, and I've not been great at people skills. I've used violence, I've used anger, I've used coercion to get things that I wanted. Doesn't make me proud of it. I'm just being honest to say that, right? And also the ability to say things like I was writing the other day. I was like, can you send me that file already? And I thought to myself, saying, you sound so bossy and rude and running out of time. I changed the word from already to please, and I got such a better result. So, you know, the choice of words, the choice of timing, the choice of reactions has been so paramount in my world, in my life, and what I've been thinking about lately is what we can do for our attitudes and our moods and our lives to change. We change it inside of ourselves, right? We start with ourselves and start what we believe in, and the way we react to people all determine that outcome. I just decided I'm gonna be a nicer person. I didn't like the results I was getting from leading by fear. Can we say that? And that's what we want, right? Good results. We want to all make it, and I didn't get good results. I was leading by fear. I was certain that people would leave me, so eventually they would leave me. Holy shit, I'm glad I didn't hit that car. Whoa, that just smashed right out of my arms. And shit happens like that. Like if I would have just opened the door, something simple, you know, like a discrepancy or communication becomes something so big, so quick. And that's why we had to have this conversation today about, you know, changing our perspectives, changing the way that we are to each other is so important. So that's what I've been doing, is just adjusting my candor, adjusting the way that I talk to people, the things that I do, and the way that I act. So you guys keep going with what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, making it happen. It's all very important to make it happen. And we got to do that in our heads first. So for most of us, the soul gets dark. I know it does. And there's only one way to shout out the darkness, and that's the light. So living in the light, that's what I plan on doing. Sometimes my heart doesn't want to from the start, and that's sad because I usually am on my heart from the start, and it's okay to be sad. And it's okay not to be perfect or have all the answers. So, and yeah, it's all good, you know? We got to kick it and make it good. So that's what we do over here at Saints Addiction. We make things better by turning the negative into positive and making our frowns upside down so that we learn how to smile for the crown. And now I got my blunt wraps and my addiction. And I'm going to smoke and be reflective. And I hope you will too. Peace. I'll see you on the other side.